Good morning, scholars. We are on lesson 2 of Freak the Mighty. To start out, you will need your materials for today. You will need a notebook and a pencil, and you will need your book. Your book is attached with this assignment. First step is going to be to read this excerpt here, and I'd like you to pause the video and do that now. Now that you've read that excerpt, we can jump right into our do now questions. Why might Max refer to this time in his life as the year of the phony hugs? I would like you to think about what's going on in his life at this time. What has recently happened to him? So why might this be the time of phony hugs? Pause the video and answer that question now. Our second question is, in one artful sentence, contrast Freak's physical appearance with Max's impression of him. Begin with a word that shows contrast, like despite or while. So when you do this response, I want to see one of those two words or something like even though, something that shows contrast to start out that sentence. Pause the video if you need more time. And our last question for this do now is tone. Tone is going to be a big word that I want you to remember. I want you to write that in your notebook right now. Tone. With the definition, the attitude of the author or narrator toward events or characters. I'd like you to take a minute right now, write that down, pause the video. All right, how would you describe Max's tone when describing Freak? Tone is attitude toward events or characters. What is Max's attitude when describing Freak? Pause the video if you need more time, otherwise we will go on to vocab. Our vocab words for today, our first one is vacant. Vacant. Repeat after me, vacant. Vacant means not used or lived in, lacking thought or expression. We'll see our word in our reading for today and talk about what it means there, whether it's the first one or the second one. This picture shows a house that is not lived in, so it shows that first definition. Our second word is strut. Strut. Repeat after me, strut. The definition for strut is to walk in a visibly proud and confident way. Think about that cat. This cat, it definitely is walking in a proud and confident way. So thinking about those two words, let's answer the next few questions. Our first question is, you're telling an exciting story to your best friend and his or her face looks vacant. How might you feel? What might you do next? So thinking about the two definitions of vacant, the first one is no one living in it. The second one is lacking thought or expression. This goes with that second definition. If your best friend's face doesn't show any thought or expression and you're telling an exciting story, how might you feel? Pause the video and answer that. And then our second question is, why might an unvanquished team strut off the court? You'll need to remember what unvanquished means from yesterday. Unvanquished, if you need a reminder, was undefeated. So why might an undefeated team strut off the court? When you're done, move on to cycle 1.